Actually, I do have some good news in that regard several days out, but just look at all of the different fires that are uncontained at this point, and it just shows you the magnitude here. But let's look at the setup here. We've had this area of low pressure just off to the east of all of these fires, and that has caused very strong winds. And then we have the area of high pressure over the top. That is going to be very hot, very dry conditions. So this storm that's now going to make its way off to the north and east and out of the way is going to let those winds calm down a little bit. Now we're still going to have those hot and dry conditions at least through the weekend, but look at this. As we go into the beginning of next week, there's a storm system that's going to be just off the coast. It's going to move in. What that's going to do is it's going to increase the moisture along the coast. That's going to bring in some higher rain chances and also cooler temperatures, and you need both of those, Cynthia, to help these firefighters out and contain some of these fires. Let's go over what the temperatures were today. 69 degrees as the high temperature, which we should be 90. 55 as the overnight low, and the record was 56 set back in 1941. So broke that record at 55 degrees. So right now, if you look at across DFW, we've got 68 in Grand Prairie, 69 in Dallas, 70 in Richardson, 68 in Frisco. And if we widen it out and look at all of North Texas, you can see some locations in the 50s. We've got 55 in Graham, 54 in Eastland. But the front now has cleared and moved into Louisiana, but still temperatures a little bit warmer closer to the state line. Gilmer at 80 degrees and Longview at 84. So tonight, as we go into the overnight hours, it's going to be another cool one. We're going to be below normal. Normal's about 69 degrees. We're going to be 61 in Fort Worth. We're going to be 62 in Dallas, 63 in Waxahachie, and 64 in Hillsboro. And then if you look at the temperatures as we move forward into the weekend, Friday, tomorrow, still going to be more than 10 degrees below normal at 78 degrees. Then we are going to see those temperatures back up into the 80s, but at normal or below as we go into Sunday. Sunday's normal high temperatures 89, and that's exactly where we will top out. Let's look at this, because today is 90 degrees is the normal temperature, but look, we will continue to cool off as we move forward day after day as those normal temperatures start to change for us. If we look here at satellite and radar, most of us are dry. There may be a sprinkle here and there. There's rainfall off to the west near Abilene up to Wichita Falls, and then there's a few scattered showers closer to the frontal boundary near the state line. Otherwise, as we move forward through the evening, this is what you're going to see. The chance for rain off to the west, the chance for rain off to the east, but most of us are going to stay smack dab in the middle. That's going to continue into Friday. Friday will start off with clouds. We'll also see those clouds start to break up slowly as we go into the afternoon, and then by the evening hours, we're dealing with mostly clear skies. So now the heavy rainfall event is behind us. Coming up in the next at 6 o'clock, we are going to look at some of the rainfall totals, and we're going to look ahead at any chance for rain next week. Otherwise, tonight, cloudy and damp. Another cool one out there with 62 degrees as the overnight low. We've got northwest winds at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, even though we do have a percentage on here, 10% coverage for the chance for rain. So again, most are going to stay dry. We're going to start off with clouds socked in tomorrow morning, but then we're going to see sunshine by the time the end of the day comes around. So it's going to be decreasing clouds throughout the day Friday. A nice end to the week. A warmer afternoon, but still really nice. So kind of the in-between for those of you that really don't like it when it's this cool, but this is perfect. 78, we're going to see that sunshine later on. We're going to still deal with winds out of the north at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And here's a look at that 10-day forecast. If you look here as we go through, I took the chance for rain out for next week. We're going to keep an eye on it. There's still some discrepancies in the models, so there's still a lot of time to keep an eye on that. But overall, if you look here, we're going to warm back up mid to upper 80s as we go into Saturday, 89 degrees as we go into Sunday, and then as we go into the beginning of next week, if you look all the way through the next 10 days, we stay at normal or below. There are no 90-degree temperatures on there, and there are no temperatures on there that would be considered above normal for this time of year. So it seems like we've kind of turned a corner. I know some of you thought the cold front would be a little bit different, but